Good morning. This is your 30-minute morning practice to wake your body up, ground yourself down, and land in the present moment because what a beautiful place to be. So, you're going to need your mat. You can lay it down wherever it feels comfortable, no distractions around, and you'll grab your yoga straps. So, you can use your classic yoga strap, or of course, if you have no yoga strap, you can use a towel or a belt or just basically anything that doesn't have too much stretch to it. And we're going to begin standing in our mountain pose. So, top of your mat. And we want to make sure that the feet are hip distance. So, if you were to think about where your hip bones are, and travel down to your knees and then travel down to your toes. Everything is in a nice alignment there. So there's no internal rotation or external rotation. And let's soften the shoulders and just take a few moments to land. I always find it quite interesting to just observe and notice how it feels to stand. We stand all the time, but we rarely stand in full awareness. So grounding through the toes, feeling the earth beneath you, almost as if you're digging your toes into sand. Pressing down through the heels. Maybe observing your sense of center. Baz is here. He's just done a nice little upward facing doggy. Okay, observing and noticing where your pelvis and hips are in space. Noticing where your spine is in space, softening the shoulders back and down. The chin is lifted almost as if it's just kind of resting on a little shelf. So we're not tucking the chin or lifting it too high. There's a sense of neutrality. Soften the eyes and the jaw. Let the fingertips kind of work towards the earth closer and closer. And just take a few moments. Maybe checking in with how the physical body feels, checking in with where you're at emotionally, checking in with where your head is at, what you're attaching to today. Okay, and then we're gonna just work through our little energy circles. So taking a big stretch of the arms up overhead on your inhale, looking to the sky. And then on the exhale, swooping the arms back down. Slight bend in the legs to soften and ground yourself a little bit more. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bringing the arms down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, the arms come down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, the arms come down. Beautiful. And let's work towards our little half sun salutation, saluting the sun, reaching up towards the sky. Hello, sunshine. Exhale, we're hinging from the hips. So we're pushing the bum back as we fold. And just land for a moment in your forward fold. Remember, the legs are nice and bent. For some softness in the lower back, you can sway, you can grab opposite elbows and let the forearms hang towards the earth. And then we ripple back up by pushing the feet down into the earth, taking our time to come back. And then a big inhale up. Hello, sunshine. Exhale to hinge and fold. Bending the legs, softening. Again, a little sway. Try to keep the feet as grounded as possible. And then all the way back up, pushing down through the feet, rising up. Big inhale. Hello, sunshine again. Exhale to hinge and fold. Bending the legs, allowing the head to be heavy. And then slowly up, grounding through the feet. Let's give ourselves one more big stretch up. And then exhale back down, really hinging as if you're pushing your bum to the back of the mat and folding. Let the head fall. Again, a little sway side to side. And then we're going to work into an all fours position. So we're going to take our time to get there. We're going to ground down through the palms, bending the legs, one leg at a time, dropping the knees down. So we're coming into this tabletop shape and we're going to work into some cat-cows. And when we're in our cat-cows, we're just waking up the spine. So we're opening the chest, the belly drops, the bum lifts, the heart opens. Chin lifts, stretching out the neck muscles, and then we're going to pull the tail in, tucking under, belly to spine, chin to chest, pushing the earth away in that shape. Opening up the heart, inhale, bum lifts, heart expands, chin lifts. Exhale, pulling the belly in, tucking and doming. Right? And you can do as many of these as you'd like. Every time I work into cat-cow movements, I just visualize, my spine in space, waking up. Right? The spine is our energy highway through the body. This is the chakra system. This is the central nervous system. Right? So we want energy to flow smoothly. We don't want blockages or any stickiness. Okay? And then from our cat-cow movements, we're going to very gently roll onto our back. So you're going to swoop your feet over to one side, doesn't matter which side. You're going to drop your bum all the way down to the ground. Hands are going to come behind you or to your sides for a little bit of support. Swoop the legs out in front of you, and then take your time to roll onto your back. So you're coming onto your back, maybe bring your strap with you so it's nice and close. Right? And just take your time to land. Right? Very gently rolling down. Baz is saying hello. Okay, Basil. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Now, once you come onto your back, let's give ourselves a nice big body yawn stretch. So the legs are going nice and long and the arms are reaching up and back behind you. So waking everything up, arms, legs, big body yawn, I like to call this. And then just land and soften. And then again, a big stretch of the arms. And a nice big exhale. And just take a moment to let effort go and just feel the earth beneath your body. Such a nice feeling to be supported by the earth. Fill the belly with the breath and let it deflate. And we're going to very gently hug the knees in towards the belly. And we're going to press our back down into the earth and give ourselves a little rock side to side. And this just feels so good. It's a nice little massage for the hip bones, the spine, the shoulders, the head, right? Feel your skull kind of rocking side to side. And then let's add a little hip opening movement. So the palms are going to land on your kneecaps. And we're going to really gently draw circles in space with the knees, around and out and in, around and out and in, taking your time. And as you move through these circular motions, you're just observing how the hip joints feel. Soften your jaw, relax your face. Right? And maybe one leg kind of works out and then the other leg. Don't worry about what this movement looks like. Focus more on just how it feels. And then we're going to keep let's start with our right leg. So we're going to keep our right leg nice and close in towards the body, and the left leg's going to extend all the way down to the ground. So hugging the right knee in and letting the left leg fall down. And then start to rotate your right ankle. So you're just waking up your right foot, maybe a little wiggle of the toes. Gorgeous. And then we're going to start to glide this right knee side to side. So the right knee opens up, be very gentle, and then closes off. Right? And you can kind of swoop the knee into each hand. So the right hand grabs hold of the knee and brings it over to the right side of the body. And then the left hand grabs the knee and brings it over to the left side of the body. And you're just very gently swooping side to side. Again, just feeling out the hip joint. And then let's take it into a supine twist. So the left hand is going to grab the right knee. We're going to bring it across the body. You can let this right foot sort of hook to the back of the left leg as a little anchor, or it can just even float in space. It's really up to you. Keeping the right shoulder grounded, the right arm is going to extend long, and you're just going to melt into this twisty shape. So we really want to focus on keeping the shoulder grounded. Let the twist evolve in the spine. Fill the belly with your inhale. Fill the back of the body with your inhale. Your breath is three-dimensional. Soften the jaw. Take a sigh because it feels so good. I always think about this shape as if it's like kind of rinsing out any sticky energy, any stress, any tension, anything you don't need to hold on to. And then we're going to come all the way back through center, hugging that right knee in towards the belly. And we're going to grab the strap and wrap it around the arch of the right foot. So strap around right foot, and you're going to extend that leg to the sky. And you're going to take your time to get that strap where it needs to be, right? There's no rush. And we want to keep this left leg nice and long if possible. I like to keep my left foot flexed, so my left toes are to the sky. And it's not about how flexible you are here. It's not about trying to bring your toes all the way back behind you. We're going to focus mainly on waking this leg up, closing the eyes down, and feeling the sensations in your body. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, right? Just kind of saying hello, right leg, just like we said hello to the sun. Right? A fresh day, a fresh morning, a fresh awareness, a fresh opportunity to come into your body consciously. Right? I think it's very important to tap into conscious living, conscious awareness. You can point and flex your foot, right? A little bit of movement there can feel good. Right? And we don't want to crunch the shoulders up or bring tension into the upper body. So if that means that you have, the hands right at the bottom and the elbows are down, that's fine. Okay, let's take the leg over to the right side. So right hand's going to grab both straps, and we're going to sink the leg over to the right. Think diagonal. So we're not going to drop it just down to the earth. We're going to think a bit on a diagonal. Left hand can even hold your left hip down, because that left hip's going to want to lift, but we're not going to let it happen. Take a big deep breath here. Nice big exhale. This leg can even be bent, right? You can bend and extend and bend and extend. One more breath. And then let's take the leg over to the other side. So crossing over the body, left hand's going to grab the strap. Right hand keeps that right hip down now, because this right hip's going to want to lift, but we're not going to let it happen. And we're going to let the leg sink over to our left. And you're going to start to feel some really fun sensations in the outer leg, the outer hip. Keep that foot nice and flexed. Take a big deep breath in. And a nice big exhale out. Again, big deep breath in. And a nice big exhale out. And then come all the way back through center. We're going to bring our left foot to the mat, and our right ankle is going to land on top of our left knee. And we're going to open up this right knee. So we're in a nice figure four shape, and we're going to come into our figure four stretch. So this left foot is going to float up off the mat. Hands can go behind this left thigh. They can just fall to the earth. You can even very gently press into the right knee so it's opening up, and just breathe into this shape. Notice how it feels. Right? Maybe this left knee is working towards the body and away from the body, towards the body and away from the body. Deep breath, observing the sensation in the right hip. And then let's bring both feet down to the mat. So left foot comes down, right foot comes down, and we're just hanging out here. We're going to give ourselves a few bridges and we're going to swoop the arms back. So pressing down through the feet, we're going to tuck the tail, press the back into the earth, squeeze your bum, lift your hips. And as you lift your hips, you're going to reach your arms to the sky and then back behind you. Chin can slightly tuck to the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your bum, ground through your feet, and then ripple everything down. And do that again. A little tuck, a squeeze, push down through the feet, lift the hips, reach the arms back, chin to chest slightly, and exhale, lower. Let's go one more time. Squeeze the bum, tuck the tail, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Beautiful. And just land here, take a moment. And then let's go to the other side. So left knee hugs in, right leg extends long. Maybe a little rotation into your left ankle. And then let's glide that left knee over to the left side, opening the hip up, and then close it off over to the right. And we're just waking that hip up, feeling it out. Moving with the breath, allowing the breath to guide you. And then right hand is going to grab the left knee and we're going to bring it across the body into our supine twist. And again, if you are practicing this video over and over, you're going to memorize it. You're going to get to know this sequence and you can add things along the way. You can, take a little bit longer in certain shapes. This is your outline, but feel free to kind of get creative and explore your body. Right? No one will ever know how it feels to be in your body. Only you do. That's a very sacred thing. So get to know it, explore it, feel it, show it gratitude. Deep breaths. Your breath is your life force. So feeling your breath expand and fall. Amazing. Let's come back through center, hugging that knee in towards your belly, and we're going to grab our strap and we do everything on the other side. So wrapping the strap around the arch of the foot, leg goes up to the sky and we say, hello, left leg. How are you today? Maybe even a little rub, right? A little sensory massage can be nice. And you're just breathing and feeling. Heel to the sky, maybe a little point of the toes to stretch the front of the foot. That can feel good. Softening the shoulders, relaxing the face and the jaw. One more breath here, keeping that left hip on the mat. Remember, relaxing the shoulders, softening the elbows. And then let's grab the straps with left hand. So left hand grabs both straps. Right hand keeps that right hip down and we let the leg sink over to the left. Nice stretch through the inner thigh. Soften the shoulders as much as you can. Relax the jaw. Take a big deep breath in. Fill your belly. And a nice big exhale out. And again, a nice big deep breath in. And a nice big exhale out. And then a slight bend in the leg, bring it across the body. Right hand grabs the strap over towards the right side. Keep that left hip down. Take a big deep breath in. And a nice big exhale out. That left hip stays glued. Right? You're thinking this leg is going about 5 degrees past center. Doesn't need to go much further than that. And then very gently bring that leg back through center and we find our figure 4 shape. So right foot meets the earth, lose the strap. Thank you very much, strap. Left ankle goes on top of right knee, right foot floats, and we find that figure 4 and you'll feel a nice stretch in that left hip. Arms can be wide. You can grab hold of this right leg, front of the shin, back of the thigh. Maybe that seems really far away. And if that's the case, that's fine. No hands, just as wonderful. Nice big deep breath. Observe the sensations. Gorgeous. And then let's bring that right foot down, left foot down. Let's give ourselves one more bridge. So we're going to bring the hands down to the side of the body. We're going to press the back into the earth, engaging the core a little bit. Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your bum, reach your arms up to the sky and back behind you. Big inhale, chin to chest. Ground through your toes. And then exhale, slowly ripple down. And then just take a moment to just feel the earth beneath you. Hello, earth. Feel the support. And then we're going to work our way up. So to come up, we're going to be very gentle, and we're going to basically turn towards the other side of the mat. So you're going to let your knees fall over to one side, coming into a bit of a fetal position. You're going to use this top arm as a kickstand to prop yourself up. Voila. We're working our way up, and then we're going to turn to come back into our all fours shape. Okay, so we're back in this tabletop shape, facing the other direction. If you want to go back and face the direction we started in, feel free. I just feel like this transition is a little bit easier. And then we're going to just work our way up to standing from here. So we're going to tuck our toes under, lift our knees, and gently walk our hands towards our feet. So we lift our bum, drop the head. We're back in our forward fold. And then take your time to ripple up to standing. Pushing down through the feet. And voila, we're here. Take a moment to kind of shrug the shoulders, maybe shake out the legs and the arms. And let's get into our standing shape. So first off, we're just back in our mountain. Right? Hip distance with the feet, shoulders melting away from the ears. And we're just going to wake up the shoulders. So you're going to take your hands to your shoulders like a little teapot, slight bend in the legs, and we're going to draw big circles in space with the elbows. And move with the breath. Right? Inhale, maybe the elbows reach up. Exhale, they come back down. Inhale, they reach up. Exhale, they come back down. Right? It's the same thing we did with our knees when we were on our backs, but we're getting into the shoulder joints. Grounding through the feet. Beautiful. Nice. And then we're going to just wake up the upper back. So let your arms just rest. Again, just kind of shake them out. And then you're going to keep your feet nice and grounded, but let your arms swoop side to side. Let your arms be really just dead in space. You can look over one shoulder, over the other shoulder. A few swoopies. Right, just a little love for the thoracic spine. Upper, middle, back. Feels really good to just twist. I always feel like a little kid on, the schoolyard board. I feel like I see kids doing this all the time. They're just like whipping their arms around. And it makes sense. Okay, and then let your arms just come down. Take a breath. Good, shake them out again. Maybe even a little sensory massage for one arm. Hello, left arm, right arm, right? This mind-body connection is so important. Maybe a little rub of your legs, of your belly. Make a wish like a genie. Okay, and then let's do a little bit of waking up the lower body still, and then some balancing, and we're finito. So you're going to ground through your left foot, and you're going to start to lift this right leg up and draw a big circle like a big sumo wrestler, and then land. And do that on the other side. Lift this leg and land. And just kind of do that on your own, right? We're just using all of that new hip mobility that we've created. Ooh, maybe you get a little bit kind of, timberly. I'm thinking of timber of a tree falling, right? Maybe get a little wobbly. That's the better word, right? But think about just grounding through your feet. Like a big, beautiful tree, your roots are grounded down into the earth, right? And then maybe you have a bit more stability and you can play with going side to side. You're a little bit more grounded and you're using your core strength. So you're engaging your core to make this movement happen. And then let's play with balance. So the next time that left foot is grounded, can you just pick up your right foot and just play with it? I always think like a little mime, right? This left standing leg is slightly bent. Maybe you have space to bring this leg all the way in front of you and grab hold of the knee and lengthen through the standing leg, softening the shoulder. Maybe even a little rotation. But totally feel free to stay right here. And then drop that foot down, ground. Your roots are growing back into the earth. And then play with the other side. So you're picking it up. Maybe you're just hanging out, balancing. Maybe you're grabbing your knee. And it's always helpful to look at something in front of you that isn't moving, right? Finding your drishti, we call it, your point of focus. Again, find whatever feels good, even if your foot is just floating a few inches off the mat. And then bring it down. Good. Shrug the shoulders, roll back and down. And let's close off with little marches. So we're just gonna pick the legs up. And I want you to just take a moment to march and feel your body. You've just woken your body up and you're like, woo, look at this body move, right? Maybe you're picking up the pace. Finding nice deep breaths. Maybe you're reaching the arms up and bringing them back down and reaching them up and bringing them back down, right? Just kind of feeling out this amazing machine that is your body, this temple, this avatar, right? Feel your legs moving. Wow, how amazing, right? It's pretty amazing that our body can move the way it does. Little stretches of the hands, shake it out, maybe a little hop. Shake out any stress. Maybe you're like, whoa, look at me, I can run, right? Just kind of feel out this beautiful new body that you've woken up with all this amazing movement. And then let's close the practice by just landing, softening. Feel the energy in your body. Ground down a little bit more. And then let's bring one hand to belly and one hand to heart and just feel your beautiful body. For one more moment, just showing your body gratitude and love and appreciation. How amazing is this gorgeous temple that our energy, our consciousness gets to reside in. Maybe set a little intention for your day. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for moving with me today. It is an absolute pleasure. And I hope you are feeling a lot more open and alive and happy and energized. And I hope to see you soon. So thanks for joining me. See you later.